So let's check out the seat covers on this 2008 Chevy Silverado 1500. Gonna come inside the cab here. This is the extended cab, so you can see that smaller door on the back is opened up here. Nice to be able to do that, to view the covers inside here. Okay, so let's check these out. This is the black ballistic for the trim and the gray ballistic for the insert. So it's a black and gray combo here, and super durable, going to be water resistant as well. The console, that 20 section, is out of that black ballistic as well. You can see how it trims out here on the side. I do have an install video showing you how to put this one on. It's actually in a camo set, but it's the same install steps, so you can watch that, see how to install these. Okay, so here's a little view around the headrest right there. I'm going to pop this up a little bit so you can see underneath the headrest how these trim out right here. Okay, so there are pre-cut out holes around for that. What you're going to need to do is just make sure you stretch that around, and so then it finishes like that right there. Okay, if it's too tight to stretch, you could take some scissors and nip, kind of slit it a little bit, or with some nippers you can kind of make some little cuts in there to make sure it gets around that plastic piece, but it should pop around like this right there and finish out looking real nice like that. Okay, so that's the front seats right there. Again, the gray ballistic for the insert, black ballistic for the trim. And let's do a close-up on this 20 section console. So these seats are the 40-20-40, where this 20 section has top storage and bottom storage. Now you're going to see this top storage lid right here has its own cover, and there are elastics right there that are going to come down, and then also elastics down here that hold this 20 section backrest up. Okay, and that pops in right there, and then folding that up, you can see that there's going to be complete coverage there, and then also on the bottom on this section right here that has bottom storage. So you can see there's that bottom storage that comes up right there, that lid right here. So then, and there's coverage right here on the bottom sides and the top on this one right here. So still going to have access for your 3 cup holder right there, so that's great. And then these are side airbag compatible. That's a common question, is are they side airbag compatible? So you're just going to want to make sure that you put these tags right here when you're installing these. This goes towards the outside. So if your side airbag is built inside the side of the seat here, if that ever needs to deploy, then it can blow through this seam right here, and you know that's the seam that's accommodated for the side airbags there. Okay, so it's that side airbag piece right there. That's the front row, and I'll move this seat up a little bit right here so you can see how this back seat is looking. So, and this is really the regular fit line that you're going to see on the site. So when you're looking for these, look for regular fit. And you can check out that back seat right there. So there's separate covers for each section. So here's the 60 section right here. That's the larger. This whole seat is a 60-40 and 2 headrests and no center armrest. So right down here, you can see that here's the bottom of the 60 section. Folds up. You do have coverage underneath that. So if you have the seats up, you have the dogs in the back, or you have your gear back here, that's no problem because that's going to be covered underneath there. Okay, same thing on that 40 side, that's going to have coverage underneath it as well. Now on this extended cab, these seats do not fold forward, and actually on Chevy crew cabs they don't either, so they're just stuck to the back there. So what happened is when I installed this, I took this around and it kind of curves around the sides, and then there are elastics and straps that go underneath and kind of all install together. Watch the install video showing you how to put those on. But again, silver, so the gray ballistic insert and black ballistic for the the trim section. Let's check out the back side of these seats. So these covers do come with 2 rear map pockets on the back. So you can see it's a good little size for, you know, just some regular items, you know, pretty standard, kind of the same size that your OEM seats would have. That rear pocket right there. I do recommend to have you check out the MOLLE Tactical seat back organizer. That's really the one that I like to use. A lot more pockets with it, a lot more functionality. So there's a separate video and separate photos on that. Again, that's the MOLLE Tactical seat back organizer. Check that out. But this is going to be a great set. This customer needed something to protect with for his kids and for the dogs. He's a big hunter and wanted to have something to cover the seats, and this gets the job done. You know, it's they're a little bit more simple compared to some of the other sets that we do, but you know, it's a great looking set still. Super durable. The ballistic is a very durable fabric. It's actually over a 1600 denier polyester, 1600 denier polyester, so super durable. The denier just means that the weight of the fabric, so it's a heavier fabric. Wanted to point this out while we're on the back seat right here. Back here, you're going to see those are the bars to attach in your child seat right there, so those clips in, and so those are still accessible. That's a common question we get as well. All seat belts and child seat attachments are going to be accessible. When you install this cover back here, you're going to want to take that cover and slide it underneath that seat belt right there to make sure that you still have access to that seat belt in the middle right there, and that's how it's designed to install. One other quick thing I want to show you here is a little bit about the fabric. Here are the fabrics here. So this is the black. And then here's the gray. Now, what you're going to see is on the back side of these, there is a white kind of foam layer, and it's just a real light foam, but it is nice to have something in between this real durable material, this ballistic, and your seat cushion, because as you're getting in and out on your seat a lot, you don't want that to wear on your original seats, especially if you have leather or some nice cloth. So it's nice to have a little bit of a cushion. So it's not a real thick foam, it's pretty thin actually, but it's just a little something to be to add something in between that real durable material and kind of a tough material and your original seats right there. Thanks so much for watching this video. Again, you see more at coversandcamo.com.